It's Harvestfest and Veronica just got her final milestone. Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 28 of my Rags to Riches Growing Together edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And yay, she got the wave milestone. She just was getting it, they're watching it. But so she's very excited and happy with herself, but she is also a little bit hungry. So she is hungry. So let's have her mummy. Don't walk away. Feed her. Even though she doesn't like to be held. But, as I said, it is Harvestfest, so I'm not going to age her up. And it's also a holiday tomorrow, so we'll probably celebrate... We'll either celebrate her birthday in between, like, overnight, after the holiday ends, because I want to have a birthday party with the goals. Or we'll have her party on Saturday. Her actual birthday is on Sunday, so we just got those milestones just in time before her birthday. And, of course... Fiona's still on this quest, so you can see here that she's watching the milestone, and now she's talking, and I don't know if that's what Eleanor was doing too, because she's out here too. No, she's just watching Avery. And Avery, why don't you ask why? Because I just realized that that's a milestone. Has he got that? Yeah, he already has that. I never noticed it. We got it without me noticing it. Sure. Oh, right, because of the, all right. So you got fed, my dear? And you're out here and this tree house is in the way? Why don't you, oh, right, we have to appease the gnomes because it's Harvestfest and we have some new gnomes here for appeasing. These are our existing ones. I think these other ones are new ones, which is good because we needed 4. Some of which are on here because I was selling them. I was going to sell them, but maybe we should take them off and not bother selling them and actually let them give us seed packets today. If I can. Okay, I got that one there. That one can go there. We're just going to appease the gnome. That one likes, I'm pretty sure, coffee. I'll show the little thing as I usually do. I don't remember. I think I'm going to have to look up. So I was thinking that the poolside gnome liked pie, and that is actually what it does like, so we'll go for that. And then Bryn, why don't you appease this gnome with pie also, since that's what it likes, and then you can appease this gnome with more coffee, and then this one likes coffee too. So since you're over there, why don't you do coffee for that one? And I think he likes also pie. This one likes a future cube. And I will not be putting this in my inventory to get stuff afterwards. Pie. There we go. Oh, we got 14, 12. Sometimes I get pretty low amount. This one was pretty good. So where are you, my dear Veronica? You're like crawling over to the tree, are you? Which tree is that? Playing. You're going to play in the tree. Why don't you crawl here? So maybe that's kind of far. Maybe that's kind of far for you to crawl there. Why don't we have Madison put you to bed? Because I think by the time we get you there... Oh, there's another one in there. So we're going to put Veronica to bed and then play a lullaby. And Bryn, why don't you appease... Why don't we move this so it's not in the way? Appease the gnome. Oh, and it's moving on me again. Where did you go? It all was gonna set up to... Oh my goodness, where are you? That's the only thing is, I probably shouldn't have. Well, they would have... I would have had to have put them... Well, left them on the table would have been fine too. Oh, here. Okay, they're all the way out here. So we're gonna appease this gnome, and we're gonna give it pie. And I don't want those seed packets. I want them on our lot, so I don't want them at the edge. What are you guys all doing out here? This is not a very useful location for gnomes, I have to say, and it looks like we have lots of plants ready to evolve. So I'll do that. And maybe once you have... Did you put her to bed? Okay, you did. You're gonna actually make a grand meal, and there's no point cooking together because it, by default, is... we're gonna make a grand breakfast because it's still morning. 12 servings. Grand meals are 12 servings, whereas the other are usually 8, except for, of course, if you cook together with and then you get 12. That's why there was no point doing that as a cook together with. And how are you doing, my boy? We won't make you eat the grand meal. We won't make you eat anything. Let's see where your skills are. You've maxed everything. So for him to be able to get these, he can make a childhood friend. That has nothing to do with it. But for him to get these last, the cognitive and the, we are going to do this. And she can go back and play her piano, her instrument. To learn to run and study numbers, I would have to cheat his traits, his skills down to level 4, and then either cheat it back up or let him learn it again. So maybe we'll just cheat it down now and then see that he gets it. And we'll just see about him hopefully learning it again. I did actually have a problem with this in one save. I used MCC to cheat it down, and then it seemed to like it maxed it, but it didn't register as maxed. But when I exited the game and went back in, it was back to being maxed and everything was fine. But I'm actually going to just do it using regular cheats, which I may be debug cheats, to be fair. So they may not be cheats that you normally see because I have that enabled with MCCC. So I am going to, hopefully this works. It's thinking and the motor are the ones that I need to change. The other ones don't matter. Let's see if we can get this to work. So it should show as 4, and let's hope he can. Why don't we ask Y again, and then could ask to play. But what I was thinking we should do is ask for flashcards to learn numbers. I think that's it. I mean, this is first childhood friend, so I think I was trying to work on that with him. I don't know who he's closest with that. Sage, we could invite Sage over and try and make, because he's pretty close with that. So maybe we should invite Sage over. But why don't you, Mummy, after you're finished cooking? No, you're not having a bubble bath. You can take a thoughtful shower. Yeah, well, I don't know if you were having a bubble bath. I just don't trust you. I don't trust you. Why don't you feed the cat? And yeah, I don't know when I'm ever going to get this 12 hours without a negative need moodlet. Maybe once, maybe that's the reason to age Veronica up overnight. Like to have a party after 2. And, or we could just actually set the party right before 6 a.m. in the morning. And then it does let you have the goals. So you could have it sort of early in the day and not have to worry about that. Because if you look here in the calendar, you'll see that it's night on the town. Oh, it's she needs to probably study for her exams. Let me just check. Yes, I haven't been doing that. So she does have, well, she only has today, but luckily it's a holiday today. All those, I don't know, I might just put some of them temporarily in our inventory. I just have to remember, I'll leave one out to help me remember. Okay, good. I'll put them in her inventory. I just don't want all of these floating around all day. Like, it's just like a little bit much. I don't mind a few, but there's just so many of them. I don't mind 3 or maybe even the 4. Yeah, there we go. We already have tons of seed packets out. Are you still cooking? Oh no, you got the food done. You got it done. So why don't you call to grand meal. Call the grand meal. So I don't really want Fiona eating it. Because that's most likely that she's going to get the moodlet with her days from eating the food. And since I'm still... The problem is all of her upper things are positive, so sometimes I think she must get some hidden negative moodlets. And then that... Oh, she already has one. Oh, fine. Unless this is causing a problem. No, it shouldn't be. I've got this when I was on a tiny home before. So that's not the cause of it not counting. And are you hungry? Not really, but... And are you hungry? Yeah, you're not really hungry either, and you don't need to actually eat. Nobody teen and below needs to eat unless you have it as a check for Harvestfest gifts, because I did add that as a holiday. And we're gonna send some thank you cards. Why don't we did meet Jacques, so we'll send one, you know, to thank him for his presentation. And may as well try and become better friends with your sibling's best friend, to your aunt, and may as well become better friends with your brother. How about with your sister? Where is she? She's probably way far. Well, you may as well become better friends. I have to wait. Did you get your grand meal? You did, and we have to decorate. So the decorations are in here. So we're gonna put up decorations. And then we have to come back down. Because it brought us up. Okay. You need some fun. You need to be thankful and open presents. And Eleanor, you need to be thankful and open presents too. So, all right. I would think that Bryn is in a positive range for that empathy. She needs to work on her emotional control. Why don't you write in your journal and then study for your exam before we worry about the extra credit work there. You want to chat with Janai and paint a mural. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad that you, Eleanor, were autonomously interacting with Mimi there, because I seem to have problems with that. Check for Harvestfest gifts and send some thank you cards yourself. I had a better relationship with Madison, so I'm a little bit surprised at that. Okay, her queue is full. All right. And okay, how you're just standing there. You gotta go potty. So you should go potty. You need to have a nap. So they're just gonna get through a few of their things today, and then I'll be back. Maybe when we're opening our presents or when something's happening. It's the next day, and our Avery just reached level 5 of thinking again, because I had cheated it down, and he does now have this studied numbers, which he didn't have before, so yay. He hasn't maxed his motor skill yet, and I haven't worked on the childhood friend, because we essentially were doing the holiday stuff, the rest of the holiday stuff, though he slept through most of it, and by the time he got over to open the presents, like the holiday had ended. So he got his present, but it was after 2 a.m. So he had a horrible vacation, or holiday, I should say, but you know, whatever. And even though I have not noticed Fiona have a negative moodlet, like in the last 24 some hours, she still has not got this go 12 hours without a negative need moodlet. Anytime I knew that I was going to have Veronica use her diaper, I made, you know, Fiona go anywhere by, like upstairs, and play her violin so that she wasn't near her to get that. And I don't know, I've been keeping an eye on her, and I definitely haven't noticed any negative moodlets, but she seems to not be getting this. I don't know if there's an issue with that. I looked, I couldn't find anything. I'm going to keep her on this aspiration because she really can't do much with the other aspiration, the slumber party one, until we have that slumber party, which I'm not going to do right now because one, it's a holiday, so maybe we'll do that on the Saturday night in the game. And also after Veronica has aged up, that's when I'll pay closer attention to this. Not, you know, obviously I'll also have aged Veronica up too. I'll do that before the slumber party. So anyways, we did actually complete the painting aspiration. I was going to have a party, that's why I have her on the party animal aspiration for Madison, and then decided I wouldn't because it was going to interfere with going to school and all that stuff, and it is an exam day. I know they come up and say you can take a day off, and I didn't want to, so I just didn't. And I was mainly showing that Avery got this here. So since we're not going to age up Veronica, is she sleeping finally? No, she's not. You're tired. That's what you need help with. Go to sleep. Can we at least... Maybe we should put the lullaby on. Maybe that'll help her go to sleep. Oh, she finally went to sleep. I tried to get her to bed earlier, and she just wouldn't go to bed. It was like, yeah, it was very hard. Let's check Bryn. Bryn, why don't we have you Yeah, I was gonna have you rally the troops, but why doesn't Fiona come here and rally the troops just so that your needs are all maxed before you guys go to school? And we are gonna try, and oh, she works today, so it does make sense to have the party early in the day. I don't know how likely she is. Does she have maxed her charisma skill? Let's take a look here. Negotiate a bonus. Why don't you try doing that? Because that's something she can do because she's maxed her charisma skill. And I'd like her to level that up sooner. Oh, she got a boost. Yay. And let's just put her onto her food aspiration and see. So she needs to get to level 8 and she's only level 5. I don't think she's going to come home. And here she needs to join the mixology branch, which might happen. Well, it won't happen because she's probably not going to get her promotion today. But let's just check if she has entrepreneurial. She doesn't appear to. So let's see her points. She has a decent amount of points. So I'm going to get her the entrepreneurial reward trait because that helps them get ahead in work quicker. And I'm gone too far. It's actually a lower. It doesn't need as many points. It's 2,000 points. Entrepreneurial Sims are more likely to get promoted in their career. So we're going to take that for her. And then I think, but I want to confirm that we have the connected or whatever this one is. Yeah. Networked club. This will increase your performance gain at work while your sim is part of the club. So I'm hoping that will help her get her promotion easier. So what is he asking for? Listen. Well, we'll see if we can see. Is he asking to play? Yes. So cute. I'm not going to go with her to school. So when we have finally invited Sage over and he's trying to work on being friends, I'll be back. It's later and I have invited Sage over, so you can see we already have a bit of a head start on this relationship. So we're going to try and talk and interact. I had him using his blocks. I told him to stop, but he seems to not really fully be listening to me. See if we can ask Sage. Good, we can. Maybe that will help. Maybe build their relationship. And the rocket ship, I think, is built. Yay, I end up having Fiona, or Madison. Of course, Madison, not Fiona. Help with that. So that was good. And she's about to go to work because she works from 2 till, I don't know, why is she very playful? Oh, celebrating fun times. I asked her. I wanted her to get inspired. Let's check in on Veronica. She's still sleeping. She's going to need to eat when she gets up. Because I was going to have her... I got her a knitting basket. I was going to have her knit. So we're going to have her go cloud gaze. Is he talking to Patchy? Patchy was another... talk about favorite show. This is much lower. And there she's off to work. And talk about princesses. And tell a story. Oh, it looks like they are going to do the blocks. I don't know how well they build their relationship while they're doing this. So this may not happen today. It looks like he needs to eat and go to have a nap soon.
Want a fish?
Especially given he needs to eat. Whatnot. Okay. Yeah, still not friends. I have noticed that it says 4, but it's like max, right? So I don't know why it's going up right now. This one should be going up because I had him, doing the one that builds movement, not thinking. So I don't know if I went into create a sim, if that would also like mark it, get it to be done. But when I save an exit and come back in, it should be set. So it'd be good to get this max too, so the same thing happens with it. But of course, I think that's tied into using the cheat. Which the only reason I use the cheat, I mean, he had maxed them. It's just I wanted him to get these 2 milestones that... The issue is that they age up with their skills already advanced. So there he got. But he didn't get this yet. Max motor skill. Sure. All right. Yeah, so there's an issue with these not registering. Oh, good. She maxed her exam, so this is not really helping. Let's stop this again and then just chat. Let's try and chat a little bit and see if we can pick up. I don't know how well that is. So she still didn't go. I don't know. Maybe they have a mod in that's interfering. I know I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I got this in a different save, and they were on a tiny lot, just like we are here. And I don't know if I've added some mods that are causing a problem. Possibly, I might just have to go take a look through, and it's just a little bit frustrating to say the least. And I don't want to switch her over just in case it does. Like, I don't know if I should even worry about it because it just doesn't seem to be registering with that. So I don't really actually want to become friends with a teen right now, though the teens and child, they don't, they have a slower time if a child interacts with a teen building a relationship. But if a teen interacts with a child, well, then the child thinks the teen is cool and it boosts their relationship a lot quicker. And since I'm not controlling Cassandra, it's probably not going to. So we'll just have them sort of do some interactions. I don't know how much we're going to get because he's getting pretty hungry. I don't know if he can ask her for food. Ask for food. Oh, why don't we ask Sage? Why don't we? And is she inspired? She is. So why don't you knit clothing, beanies, this one. And I should put you onto the Lady of the Knits. And maybe you'll actually get something. Oh, Patchy, don't sit in my chair. Patchy, I was just about to sit there. Well, so much for knitting in the rocking chair, but at least we got the start while inspired. Oh, and I mean to have her working hard, and I forgot because she doesn't default to that because she's not responsible. So I don't know that she's going to get that. So if he makes friends, I'll be back with that, or I'll be back when, you know, something's happening, possibly when Madison's back for work. Yay! Madison got her promotion. I wasn't even paying attention to how she was doing because I was too frustrated with Eleanor constantly taking Veronica in and out of the crib when Veronica needed to get to sleep. So I'm assuming Veronica's like energy is like completely tanked because it was like halfway when I was like trying to get her to put her to bed. Every time I turned around, Veronica was out. I was getting very, very annoyed with that, and I was focused on trying to get her to stop that. But we need to join the mixologist branch because doing that lets you complete both cooking aspirations, because the actual cooking aspiration just requires you to get to level 8 of either branch, whereas the mixologist requires you to join the mixologist branch. So that's the branch we're gonna join. Yay! And it is still night on the town, and we still need to deal with all of that, but we're gonna do that in the next part, because that's gonna be it for this part. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!